Hey guys, Robert with The Man Factory, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my first ever video documentation of me doing something I've never done before in one of my workouts. It's a bench press day for me. I'm going to be going for 4 sets of 10, and I have never before used elbow sleeves, wrist wraps, and a lifting belt on the bench press. I've always done it completely raw up until now, and this is going to be the first ever time that I attempt doing the bench press with this equipment on. Now the reason I'm trying this for the first time ever is because lately I've been having some aches and pains in my shoulder area and a little bit of my wrists. It's not an injury per se, but I just feel that maybe I've been overdoing it for a while now. In spite of recently taking a deload week, that just doesn't seem to be enough on its own. So I'm hoping I can continue with some semblance of an upper body workout today with the assistance of these implements here. I have never done any sort of assisted bench press in my life. This is the first time I'll ever be attempting it, and I really don't know how much or how little these things will help. I've heard that belts can make a difference in the same way they help with the squat and deadlift by cinching in on your abdominal wall and your spinal erectors and helping you to brace harder than you normally would be able to. That is the reason why I believe belts are not cheating for squat and deadlift. They're a legitimate thing to use because they don't actually make the weight any lighter. They just allow you to brace harder. So I'm going to see just in a few minutes here if this principle applies when doing the bench press as well. As for the elbow sleeves and the wrist wraps, I'm just hoping they'll give me some increased stability for this movement. So let's see how it goes. Well, there you have it. First set done. I did feel a little bit of twinging in my shoulder, the same shoulder that's been bothering me. And you notice I hit the rack a few times with the bar. That doesn't normally happen to me. I think the reason it happened in this case is that maybe just subconsciously the belt felt a little bit different, so as a result I positioned myself a little bit differently than I normally would on the bench, a little bit closer to the standards. So I won't be making that mistake on my second set, but so far I do notice what I would describe as a small difference. It does feel a little bit easier, a little bit more stable. So I'm going to do another set here and we'll see what happens. So that second set went a little bit better. I wasn't hitting the standards this time with the barbell because I adjusted my position to account for the different feeling and the different position the belt caused me to make on the first set. But in spite of things feeling a little more stable in general with this equipment, with the wrist wraps and the elbow sleeves and the belt rather than without, I still think I'll take it easy rather than plunge through with the same weight for my last 2 sets, mainly because my left shoulder is still hurting a bit, still twinging during the movement, and I've learned from experience not to push these things. So I don't know exactly what caused it. It doesn't really feel like an impingement issue, but maybe just some sort of a strain, just overworked. But whatever it is, by taking it easy and recovering now, I'll be further ahead more quickly for future workouts. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video of me documenting this experiment in doing bench press with a little bit of equipment for the first time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.